What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a free pick for you from this Indiana Pacers versus Chicago Bulls NBA matchup going down on Saturday, November 29th, 2025. Before we get to that free pick, if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, the ones that I have the most money on every single day, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below. We've got so much free pick content here at Pickdawgz that you know these plays on the premium side are our best of the best. So Pickdawgz Premium is for, but we've also got our inner circle. It's something we've been mentioning a lot in our videos as of late. Now, it's not for everyone. It's for those who are placing larger bets of at least $1,000 or more per game, which is the requirement to be accepted into the service. But we've had a lot of big bettors and high rollers join this club already. They've had a lot of early success with the one-on-one coaching, the bankroll management, the early releases. So if this sounds like something that's for you, something that you're interested in, reach out to the number on the screen and we'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Indiana Pacers and the Chicago Bulls. And it's an interesting spot here with both teams on the back-to-back in this one after an NBA Cup matchup on Friday. Chicago is taking on the Charlotte Hornets and the Indiana Pacers taking on the Washington Wizards. And while I've been critical of the Indiana Pacers a lot this season, the fact of the matter is that the Indiana Pacers have still been, getting a lot more competition, getting a lot more run-in. Now, we're going to have to see, obviously, how the matchups go on Friday, for both of these teams. It's a little bit, I won't say difficult to handicap, but you just kind of look at it because neither one of these teams really has anything to play for. Both of them have been knocked out and eliminated of the NBA Cup going into Friday's action. So you were able to kind of treat both games like a normal handicap. And, on the surface, when you look at that, the Chicago Bulls, taking on the Charlotte Hornets, a team that they have had success against in the past, and the Indiana Pacers taking on the Washington Wizards, a team that everybody has had success against this season. So, it's going to be interesting to see how these teams navigate the rest situation. But, I think that Indiana has been a lot more competitive in a lot of their recent games. From going from a team that really couldn't do anything right early on in the season to a team that covered 4 games in a row entering Friday's action. I mean, this is an Indiana team that took a really hot Toronto team down to the wire, only lost by 2 points, catching 10.5. At home, they only lost by 5 to Detroit, catching 10 points. So I'm willing to give Indiana some props, for stepping up despite what already feels like a bit of a lost season given the injury of Tyrese Halliburton and just the injury situation across the board for Indiana. They're able to show some fight. Now, we've seen this Chicago Bulls team have some really strong starts to the season and really be, a bit of a value team early on, but there's also been spots where they've been stumbling as well. They've had issues with injuries as well. As going into Friday's game, you had, Nikola Vucevic listed as questionable. Patrick Williams was questionable. Kobe White was probable. But there were just guys that were just, the injury situation was just murky across the board. And I think that, that could carry over here into this game. Obviously, we're going to have to see how Indiana's report shakes out. But I think Indiana's competitive right now. And right now, I'm just not interested in backing the Chicago Bulls, who have kind of cooled off, after their hot start to the season. They've been kind of playing some inconsistent basketball. And, entering Friday, they were coming off of a blowout loss to the New Orleans Pelicans where they gave up 143 points. So I'm going to roll with the Pacers in this one. I think that the Pacers, can compete here and get the job done at home. So give me the Pacers. That's going to be my free pick for this game. Thank you so much for checking out this free pick video. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below. And remember, if you're looking for my best bets, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below, and you can use the promo code PICK, P-I-C-K, at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.